For this recipe, we were challenged to keep it under $10 and still serve 6 people. So we're doing a take on shepherd's pie. While this vegetable prep is going on, I can let you know that there's plenty of different fillings that could be used. Frozen vegetables could be substituted for the fresh. Um, there's just a lot of different ways to go. Adding the cauliflower to the potatoes gives you an opportunity to sort of sneak vegetables in if you have those in your household that don't enjoy vegetables. Now, while the water comes up to a boil, you add the salt, go ahead and throw everything in the pot, and we're going to cook that about 20 minutes until it's softened. In the pan where you've got the butter melted in there, you can cook the carrots about 3 minutes or so, give them a head start. The rest of the veggies go in. Now's the time to season those with just a little salt. Now this is a little trick for speeding up the cook time on vegetables like this. About a quarter cup of water to the pan, and you can see the steam already starting to come off. It's going to sort of steam fry your vegetables. That's a good little trick for any number of vegetables. Once the veggies have softened, go ahead and create some space for your meat. Now a substitution for the meat would be canned beans. And season the meat once it's in the pan. We're going to cook that until you can see the color change on the top. Just go ahead and flip it over. And at this point start to break it up a little bit. After that's cooked through, we're going to add the diced tomatoes and just let all of that come together. You can turn the heat down at this point. After about 5 minutes, it'll be ready to go into the pan. The potatoes are done, so we're going to mash them. On the left, I've reserved a little bit of water from the potatoes. And in lieu of adding butter and milk to the potatoes to finish them, just that little bit of water will do the trick and make them creamy. We've got the filling in the pan, and we're just going to top with the potatoes and smooth it out. Now I'm going to do a little trick with a fork at the end of this. And what that'll do is create all sorts of tiny little grooves. If you're using cheese, the cheese will fall in those and get all toasty. Otherwise, the potatoes themselves will as well. So you'll see in the next picture, we've got all these nice little grooves with extra browned bits, which always tastes nice. And there we go. That was put into a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes, and it's ready to go. If you'd like, you can do this ahead of time, cool everything off properly, and put it in the fridge. It'll take about an hour to cook that way. Then you have shepherd's pie.